Welcome to Geeks of the Week. I have prepared a statement. I, being of sound mind and body, agreed to participate in My Little Pony Week without coercion and under my own free will. Furthermore, I will contribute to the best of my abilities in this worthwhile endeavor. Sign, your friendly neighborhood geek, Mario. Start the video. Hey guys, so I don't have any cool props like the rest of the Geeks of the Week to show which pony I am, but I do have something and I will contribute, so here we go. There we go. I am Spike from My Little Pony. And over the weekend, Mario actually found a My Little Pony episode. He DVR'd it, and here's a reenactment of him watching it.
I'm all in favor of declaring Rainbow Dash the most super ultra extra, whatever you said, pony in all of Ponyville. Say I. I. My little pony.
What the f? I don't know what his problem was. That was an amazing episode of My Little Pony. In it, Rainbow Dash starts to get a big head because she's all awesome and saving people, when out of nowhere, a superhero pony called Ne'er-do-well starts to save people and steal her spotlight. By the end of it, she learns a valuable lesson on being humble. Yeah, you guys should check it out. Now I'm going to give you updates on my fellow ponies of the week. Rainbow Dash Steph did an amazing expose on fandoms. You guys should check it out. It is epic. It's one of her best videos. She's awesome. A little too awesome. She should learn to be humble. It is hard to compete with her awesomeness. Moving on to Niki, she was recently attacked by some mean ladies, and there's some extra footage of that linked below. You guys should check it out. It is hilarious. Now, since I am not qualified to do comic book reviews, I'm going to leave that to Mario. This week, I'll be reviewing Action Comics issue 8, written by Grant Morrison and art by Rag Morales. And this marks the conclusion of Superman's first story arc in DC's New 52. In it, he has to decide whether to save the city of Metropolis or the lost city of Kandor from Brainiac. When this arc originally started, I had high hopes for it. It brought back some of Superman's original motives of fighting for the little man, fighting against corruption. But somewhere in the middle, it turned into a science fiction story with Brainiac, which isn't a problem, but it really interrupted the flow of the story. Not only that, within the arc, there was a mini 2-issue arc. I recently went back and read the whole thing in one sitting, and it does read better as a trade, but only slightly, and as a monthly, it comes off as shaky. The portrayal of Lex Luthor is bad. He comes off as inept and non-threatening. There is one redeemable moment, but it's not enough to save the character. Morales executes his artwork well, but I'm just not a fan of it, and that's just personal taste. All in all, it's an okay art, but unfortunately, I grade Grant Morrison on a curve, since he did write the best, greatest Superman story of all time in All-Star Superman. I recommend anybody to pick that up. But ultimately, I have to rate this comic book a 3 stars, and I hope the next arc is much better. Next, I'll be reviewing Danger Club, issue 1, written by Landry Walker and art by Eric Jones. And imagine a world where all the grown-up superheroes go into space to fight this great evil, only that they never come back, leaving their teen sidekicks in charge. That's where the story picks up from. Kid Vigilante and his crew are dealing with all the problems arising in a world where there's no adult heroes. Ironically enough, it's some of the former teen sidekicks that are causing the trouble. This is a really cool premise. Something I've gotten tired of is sort of that foul-mouthed teen superhero, a trend started by Kick-Ass. This book isn't that, but it is edgy. Kid Vigilante is a badass without having to be vulgar. He's like a more hardcore version of Robin. The art is really enjoyable. It's really cool how they design some of their panels slanted. It gives it a really unique look. This is a great start of a new series. It hits the ground running. It's new reader friendly since it is new, since it is a new series. So I rate this a 4 stars. I am looking forward to reading more. Finally, I'll be reviewing Avenging Spiderman issue 6, written by Mark Waid and Greg Rucka, and art by Marco Cicchetto. And this is the first part of the Omega Effect arc. In it, all the major criminal organizations are starting to turn the heat on Daredevil because they want the hard drive in his possession. Spider-Man, Daredevil, and Punisher all decide to team up to destroy the hard drive in front of them so there's no more fighting. Unfortunately, the hard drive is written on an emblem of the Fantastic Four, and that's made out of unstable molecules, and that is difficult to destroy. Punisher is going along with this idea so far, but anybody who knows the character knows he probably has ulterior motives. This issue has it all. Ninjas fighting, quips, Punisher grunting. It's a great way to start it out. Mark Waid and Greg Rucka work great together. Normally when you have a crossover, some of the narration of the different characters is a little off, but that is not the case here. The artwork is done by Chichetto, who is normally the artist for Punisher, and so it really gives this a cohesive look. The next issue of this is Punisher 10, and I'm looking forward to it. It is a great, simple series, and it's going to be a great art. So I rate this a 4.5 stars. And now back to you, Spike the Pony. I can't believe I just said that. Shame. There's one comic book Marvel forgot to mention, and that is The Strange Talent of Luther Strode. The trade paperback recently came out, and you guys should check it out. It is ultra violent, not for ponies. Very graphic, very gory. I give it 4 hooves. So that's the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It's been an interesting experience. Comment, subscribe, watch the other ponies of the week. This has been Spike. Mario will return next week. I should dye my hair blonde. And speaking of fake British accent, that's the only Spike I respect before he went all lame and joined the Scoobies.